Hello, we're back. I'm Anthony Thaxton, and this is my dad, Anthony. And today we're doing Drawn to Christ.
Drawn to Christ was the name of a segment I used to do on a program called the Methodist Hour. And on that segment, I would do a watercolor. So later, in each one of these weekly sessions, in each one of these, I'm going to do a watercolor, and we're going to air one of those of the watercolor taking place with a devotional thought there behind that.
But you also have more art to show us.
I do have more art to, thank you, Sydney.
From our most
What a good
recent
prompt.
trip.
So this is a trip that we went on to Ireland, and we were filming for a new series that we're working on. And this is just a textured paper book, and I had a pen, so I've really gotten into pen and ink of late. So that's some Irish ale. We probably shouldn't be showing that here in the devotional.
Focus on the fish and chips.
We went to the river dance, we went to different things, and had just a wonderful experience. And I can even remember these places. This was right after lunch, and I stepped out there to sketch while we were getting everything ready to go.
And you're such a rapid sketcher. It's very enthralling to watch.
Well, I think part of that is being ADHD. And I really like that one. So the contrast there of the light against the dark and that sort of thing. The light against the dark spire there, the silhouette. So I really like doing things where I'm looking at just a part, not drawing the whole building, but just a little vignette of something. So I have a lot of blank pages there. We got worn out, we got busy, we got tired of working on the trip, a little sick, but we had a wonderful time. So doing a sketchbook like that is, we take plenty of pictures, we do video production, so we do all of that as well. But there is something special about having a sketchbook. It's a unique way to capture an experience like that. And I think that that's part of what I see in Scripture. You know, Jesus was a carpenter. He was creative. He think about God the Creator. And when I think of artwork, and I think of watching you as a little girl drawing and creating these works of art or writing something, God allows us to be co-creators with Him, and that's one of my most favorite things. It was a joy to take you sketching. We didn't do that nearly as much as I should have, and I look forward to doing that more.
As do I.
As do I. But it is something to experience with your own child and letting them participate. Not that everything is going to go perfectly or smoothly, but I think that's the way God looks at us. He likes us participating and co-creating with Him, whether it be writing a song, artwork, building a building, or just the work of art and the beauty that He does in some of our lives.
Because we are the only creatures that have the artistic ability. Every other creature does not have the same mental capacity as we do for creation, and so that's a lovely gift that we need to capitalize on.
We need to cherish that. Yes. We do, and I think it's one of the ways that we, because of our soul, it feeds the soul. It does help us to connect and commune. Think about singing a beautiful song. Why is music so powerful? Because we are connecting in a way that yes, dogs will howl. I play the piano at home, and Luna will sing. But it's not the same as us lifting our voices or lifting up our art, or again, whatever I'm drawing. Because I'm a believer, there isn't anything secular in my life. My faith is a part of everything that I do. So my artwork reflects that, whether or not it's a drawing of a church or not.
And it's a vulnerability too, willingness to make mistakes and not be perfect. It's a sort of presenting yourself to God and saying, create things through me.
So you're saying that people doing this book don't have to be perfect?
Not at all.
No, they don't. And that's part of how we've organized this, is so that they can just lose themselves into doing something different, getting the different parts of their brain working so that they're maybe experiencing God in a different way. So we're excited because right now we're going to show one of the earliest versions of Drawn to Christ that I did, and I hope people will really like this.
What a treat. This has been episode 1, Drawn to Christ.
We'll see you in session 2.
Yeah.
Some of the earliest memories I have revolve around fishing. My dad coached and had time in the summers to have a second job running a shrimp boat. But along with that, we also went saltwater fishing all the time. It was loads of fun, and I cherish being able to think back to those days. You see, in my life now, I rarely go fishing. Now, there's a pond near our land where we have a small flatboat and paddle out occasionally, but it's nothing like the days of putting in at La Francis Fish Camp and heading out towards the waters of Louisiana. La Francis is also special to me in another way. It was there that my grandfather, Vernon Dickerson, would take me when we would go fishing together. I was his eldest grandson, and I loved him so much. He was my hero. We would launch Papa's boat from the ramp off to the side of what I'm painting now. We would ride and fish and eat sandwiches and potted meat while generally enjoying God's sunshine and the beauty around us. When pulling back into La Francis Fish Camp, there would be campers gathered around their grills or fires. They would be preparing meals. And this makes me think now of Christ, after his resurrection, preparing a breakfast for his disciples on the seashore. This was after Peter had denied Christ 3 times. Jesus calls to the fishermen still in the boat, and Peter dives in and swims to the Master. Peter was surely wrecked with guilt at having denied Christ 3 times. And yet Jesus asked Peter, "Do you love me?" And the funny thing is, Jesus puts this question to Peter 3 times. Peter is given the opportunity to claim Jesus 3 times just as he had denied him the same. What a gracious gift from Christ. Forgiveness, restitution, and a challenge to feed my sheep. And all this was wrapped up with breakfast by the water. Like my Papa Vernon, this version you're seeing of La Francis Fish Camp is nothing but a memory, wiped away by Katrina. A new place has been prepared, but my mind likes to think back to those chilly mornings with my grandfather, motoring by and being in relationship together. These memories are a part of me, fused deep down in my marrow. "Do you love me?" asked Christ. "I do," I reply. I thank him for being so good to me, and I'll be forever grateful for the gift of time and love and place shown to me by my grandfather. I'm Anthony Thaxton. I'm drawn to the past. I'm drawn to memories, and I'm drawn to Christ.